Coming at you live from Hoppers Brewery in San Jose, California. It's the Silicon Valley Disc Golf Club Putting League Finals. Have we got an epic battle for you tonight? Our Pro Division points leaders battling it out with only 3 weeks left. Starting in the winner's bracket right over here, your leader of the Pro Division and defending champion, Scooter and John L. From the winner's bracket, trying to get that ace putt on a 42-foot elevated basket all the way down there. But here to dash those dreams and to win for the first time, Steve 74 and Brian the Duke Earl. Let's see how she plays out. 42 feet, steps and jumps are in, ricochets are out. First to 15, win by 2. 0-0 the score, Steve leading us off. The first part of the night is up. And off the weak side chains, he's going to have to give it a little bit more if he wants to score some points. Scooter looking to drill it, but leaves it short.
It's up there.
Does Steve want the first point? Not at all. He skips to the back behind the Guardian walls. Scooter steps up. It's downrange, it's looking good, it's in the bucket for the point. 1-0 the score going into the next round. Brian to lead us off.
Okay, you talk mean to me. You took the last recess.
Brian with a slight step, sending it down. He had the height, but a bit too much.
Snooze you lose.
I opened it, I can't put it back.
John lining it up, sending it down off to the side. No basket, no joy. Ryan making adjustments, hitting the front of the cage. John with a chance to go up 2-0. Here's the putt. It's down the middle. It's off the top. 1-0 the score going into the next round. Steve 74 to lead us off. 1-0 the score. Steve 74 leading us off. 42 feet between him and victory. He lines it up. He lets the AVR fly just a bit short. Scooter sending it down into the bucket. She goes. Weak side chains, but he was already over the lip of the basket. Good for the point. Steve sending it down, making adjustments, and he made all the right ones in the bucket. For the double up. Oh, did not want it. 2-1 the score going into the next round. Brian the Duke of Earl leading us off. He sends it up. Oh. He sends it off the front of the cage. He needed just a bit more distance on that one. John putting it up and leaving it up. Oh, it's off the back wall. The shame. Coming at you with the flannel button up and that lovely Giants hat, really bringing out the eyes, which he covers with glasses for his own health. Brian with the squat stepper off the top band. John putting it up and out to the side. 2-1 the score as we go into the next round. Steve M to lead us off. 2-1 the score. Steve M leading us off. Battling against the curse of the bridesmaid. It's up, it's out to the side, and it's low. None of those were ingredients for making points. Scooter, you have to at least touch metal for it to look good. Steve sends it down. No metal touch, no joy. Scooter putting it up, leaving it short. 2-1 the score. Brian leading us off in the next round. Brian puts it up. It's off the chains into the back wall. No point. John sending it down range. A little bit of a stepper, but it's on the weak side. Why would I need to tickle me, Elmo? We could just poke you. John with a running putt. No points that round. It surprises you that these guys even made it to the finals. Scooter, do you feel like you belong in the pro division?
Sometimes. Other times,
Oh, Steve with a nice line drive, but just a bit low. Scooter feeling his am roots.
the answer's still no.
It's up. It's not in. Scooter sends that one down. Barely even worth the commentary. Brian to show him how it's done.
Not sure where that was supposed to go. We're not sure where that was supposed to go.
Y'all are just messing with me at this point. Someone's got to make a putt. Brian wants to make a putt, just not that one.
What do you think, Renee?
John looks like he's got it figured out, leaving it just a bit low. 2-1 the score going into the next round.
Bring forward, baby.
All right, Steve looking to spring his score forward. 2-1 the score. It's in the bucket for the point. You love to see it, folks. Scooter looking to match, but he can't. He can feel the points and the A spot slipping. We want that double up, and so does Steve. Double up to keep it to 1 point, and he doesn't. 4-2 the score. John L to lead us off. 4-2 the score. John L leading us off. John putting it up, way up. Brian with a step, leaving it just a bit short. John with another running putt. Did not work out for him. Brian puts it up and off to the right. 4-2 the score. Scooter to lead us off for the first time this game. Scooter leading us off. 4-2 remains the score as Steve steps up to the line.
That feels good.
It's in the bucket exactly as he drew it up. Scooter looking to dial in. He hits the top band. Too much confidence from the lefty.
Choking. Got it.
There's some hard commentary here. I like it from you.
Steve for a double, and he gets it double up!
He's smooth. His confidence there. He's there.
7-2 the score. John L. leading us off.
Yes, he did. She didn't get away.
It's up. It's back. It's on the pallets.
Where's that floater?
Brian leaving it just a bit short and right. John sends it back. Brian, it's up. It's short. 7-2 the score going into the next round. Scooter to lead us off. Scooter leading us off. 7-2 the score. Wasting no time in the bucket.
There it is.
Oh, yes. The pedigree pops out.
Steve looking down at the last 2 rounds, leaving that one just a bit low. Scooter with a chance for big points. It's up. It's looking good. It's deep. It didn't even touch metal. Steve sending it down off the basket, joining Scooter's disc in the great beyond. 7-3 the score going into the next round. John stepping up to the line now. He sends it down. He sends it in. Good for the point. Brian puts it up. Just barely kissing it and finding the back wall. John with a chance to double. He sends it in. No run required, but he only finds the weak chains. Brian gave that one no chance. 7-4 the score. Scooter leading us off. It's up and in. That looked like a pro putt. Steve putting it up and leaving it low. Scooter to tie, and he gets the double up to maintain a lead, and he doesn't. 7-all the score. John L. to lead us off. Tie game.
But I don't know if you call it buddy.
John putting it up off the right side. No joy. Brian with a chance to go back ahead to put the pressure back on John, but he hangs that one out to dry.
Brian's looking a little tired. Looking a little tired.
No love for John. Brian with another chance to go ahead. 7-all the score. It's going to be Scooter leading us off once again. 7-all the score. Scooter leading us off. And the Brewmaster come to fuck with Scoots. And apparently it was effective. Trey Team Steve confirmed. He takes his time and he gets the point. Scooter putting it up off the top band. Steve with a chance to go double digits.
A combination move to start with.
The putt's gone. It's low. No joy. 8-7 the score. John L. to lead us off. John putting it up, leaving it short. 8-7 the score. Brian up now. The basket's a bit to the right.
Wow. Wow.
It's a little bit lower than that. Brian straddles up. Uses a strong arm. And he gets the point! 9-7 the score going into the next round. Scooter to lead us off. 9-7. Scooter sends that one down way low and left. No chance. No guts, no glory. And that just got both. Scooter's not going to be dethroned that easy, but Steve with a chance to double up. He sends it down. 10-8 the score. Going into the next round, John L. to lead us off. Double digits to Brian and Steve. John putting it up, no steps, but he leaves it just a bit outside. Brian putting it up and in! Center pole looking sweet. John sending it down and leaving it way to the inside. Brian with a chance for a big go up. It's up. It's in for the double up! 13-8 the score going into the next round. Scooter to lead us off. The dream to push the pot is coming alive. In the bucket for the point. It looks ugly, but there's no pictures on the scorecard. Steve to make it a one-disc game. It was center pole, but just a bit low. It's up for the double, and it's down to the floor. He sends it up. It's in! It's a one-disc game, folks. 14-9 the score. John L. to lead us off. A double up is clutch for him. He needs it. He gets it! Brian sending it down. Center pole. But the basket's just a tad bit taller than that. John L. putting it up and leaving it down. Brian with a chance to push that pot. To push. And he does! The ace spot has been pushed. With only 3 weeks left, we've got a 2-week ace pot next week. Join us at Hoppa's Brewery on Tuesday for your chance to get a 2-week ace pot and take some points off of Steven Scooter.
There's a new sheriff in town. Wow.
And we're going to do it all again, folks. 0-0 the score. And it's looking good, folks. That just made the Dean's List. Center pole. Leaving that one just a bit low. Center basket. Nowhere near the basket. You gotta at least hit metal. That's how you hit some metal. 1-1 the score going into the next round. Brian E. to lead us off. John setting this one up and off the back wall. No love, no joy. Off the back wall she goes. 1-1 the score when we come back. Steve leading us off. He puts it down. It's chaining and rimming out and on the ground and no good for the point. And that one hit the strong side chains for a lefty, but he didn't hit enough of them. Steve putting this one up. It's in the bucket. That one thought about it for a second. 2-1 the score. John L. leading us off in the next round. John puts it up, off to the side. The basket's just a bit left of that location. Ryan putting it up, putting it in, making it look easy from that straddle position. John making adjustments and sending it to the back wall. He's got nothing but power. Brian sets it up and off to the side. 3-1 the score. Scooter leading us off. Wasting no time to leave it short and inside. Steve pulling it out to the side like a rookie. Scooter pulling no punches with that putt. It's good for the point. Steve 74 sending it down, pulls it out to the right side again. 3-2 the score. John L. leading us off. John putting it way up and outside. That is one strategy, a bold move if you will. Brian's been adopting the strategy of making his first putt. It's been a strong one for him so far, but he decides to mix it up this round. John L. with a stepper sends that one way up and back. Brian pulling that one out to the outside. 3-2 the score. Scooter leading us off when we get back. He puts it up. He puts it in. Just above the rim, but she's good for the point. Steve sending it down in for the point. Maintaining the lead. Scooter to double. Leaves it inside. Steve looking for a double. He's not going to get it this round. 4-3 the score. John L. leading us off. John putting it up off the top band. Brian, no chance. John sending it down, kissing off the rim in the chains, but ultimately no point. Brian wants to bang some chains, but he's got to throw it at the basket to do so. 4-3 the score going into the next round. Scooter to lead us off. 4-3 the score. Scooter leading us off. He tries to call it, but ends up on the platform of shame. Steve wants the point. It's nothing but buckets. Scooter to maintain off the strong side chains, but he just doesn't get enough of them.
comes the double.
Steve for the double up, and he gets it double up! 7-3 the score. John L. to lead us off. John putting it up with a stepper, another running putt, if you will, but he leaves it low, strikes off the center pole. Brian putting that one way up, but he's putting like he's a bit tired. John L. with another leaping putt, pulls it out to the right side. Brian looking to tighten it up. Gets a bit closer to the basket than his first round, but no point. 7-3 the score going into the next round. Scooter to lead us off. Scooter off the front of the cage. You got to get it a bit higher if you want to score points. Steve being the Mandalorian, but this is not the way. Scooter wasting no time, fires it off and gets a miss. Steve sending it down range, just a bit low off the front of the cage. John L. shooting now. 7-3 the score. Off the back wall she goes. Brian with a wave to his mom. Let's go, Brian. I think he was aiming for the camera on that one. John, no steps needed. Just about got her there, but slightly short of the basket. Brian sending that one sailing. A window was thrown. Double misses all across the board. Scooter skipping off the front and chaining out. Our competitors have thrown a lot of putts tonight, all of them fighting the fatigue, trying to get some points, and that's how you do it. No chains required.
That's not your putter.
Steve putting it up off the top band. That band has basically been a chastity belt on the basket tonight. 7-5 the score. Crap, is it 7-5? It must be.
7-4.
Yeah, 7-5 then. Numbers are hard. John putting it up off the cage. Brian with a chance to increase the lead here. He sends it down off the right side. 7-5 the score. Scooter to lead us off for the next round. Scooter sending this one down range. Good for the point. Bringing that gap to only one disc.
No rhinos needed.
Oh, but Steve matching disc for disc. Scooter, no double up love. Steve with a chance to go big. For double digits, and he doesn't want them. 8-6 the score going into the next round. John L. leading us off. It was 7-5, and now it's 8-6.
There you go. Oh.
Just a bit short. Brian to increase the lead, leaving it just a bit low. 8-6 the score. Scooter leading us off for the next round. The score was 8-6, and Scooter didn't like it. Steve to match, and he does, almost through the chains, but she sticks for the point. Scooter for the double, off the top band, thou shalt not pass. Steve for a chance to double, and he gets it double up! 11-7 the score going into the next round. John L. to lead us off. John hitting the center pole without the steps and jumps. He's very accurate, but he's just not getting enough energy to the basket. Ryan putting it way up and left. John in for the point. Brian missing that one low. 11-8 the score. Scooter leading us off. Scoot sending it down. In the bucket she goes.
And then there was Steve.
He's got 74 problems, and making buckets ain't one. Scooting that one just past the basket. To make it a one-disc game. He doesn't want it. 12-9 the score going into the next round. John L. to lead us off. A two-disc game. John sending it down, leaving it just a bit short, but awfully accurate. Ryan puts it up. The height looked good, but she falls just a bit short. John to close the gap a bit. Hits the chastity belt.
Count it.
Brian in for the point. 13-9 the score going into the next round. These teams saw a very similar score during the group stage when it was 13-8 to Steve and Brian. Scooter and John ultimately were able to defeat them and send them to the losers bracket. Steve lines it up. It's looking good. It's good for the point in a one-disc game. Scoot needs that double up. He sends it down. It's looking good. Double up! Give it to me, Mustard Grilled. No point. 14-12 the score. John leading us off. John sending it down range. It's accurate. It's in for the point. Brian to win it, leaving it just a bit short. John for the double up glory, but he hangs that one out to dry. Brian with another chance to win it right here. Already pushed the pot. He just wants that first place payout. He sends it up. It's high. It's off the top. Still 14-13 the score. Steve with the first chance to get 15. Just a bit short. Scooter puts it up. Steve with a chance to win.
Steve!
Tickles a weak side chain. 14-13 the score. John L. to lead us off. John sending it down just a bit high.
Here he is.
Brian to win it, but he hangs that one out to dry. 14-13 the score going to the next round.
Okay.
Scooter to lead us off. Scoots Magoots skipping off. That just thought it was in the X Games. For the 15 and the pressure, but he leaves it low. Scooter looking to tie it up. And Steve with a chance to win, taking home the bacon. It's up, it's looking good. It's inside, and now the opportunity goes to John and Brian. 14-13 the score.
That's good, that's good. Oh!
Brian trying to start a new religion over to the left, having KDB bless his discs.
I feel it.
Does the blessing come with a dance?
Do you feel it, baby? No.
Brian should have danced. John has a date with Destiny. Oh! And she stood him up like a...
Mamma mia. You feel it, baby?
Brian did not feel it. 14-13 the score, as it has been for the last couple of rounds.
This is really hard. Hey,
Scooter, the score is still 14-13.
we want to see someone make a putt.
Let's make some changes. Let's make some changes to that score.
Scooter looking to make some change.
Change this, baby. Man.
Unfortunately, the chastity belt has denied him entry.
Nope.
Steve leaving it low. He's been struggling to get it up the last few rounds.
Count it.
It's good for the point. 14 all.
Count it.
Steve leaving that one short. 14 all the score. John L. to lead us off. He pulls that one to the outside. Brian with a chance to put pressure back on Steve, back on Scooter and John.
Good.
John skipping it in. He goes up to 15. Brian puts it up, hangs out to dry. 15-14 the score. A score flip. Steve to lead us off for the next round. He sends it up. He sends it in. Apparently he just needed the pressure, folks. Scoot sends it up in the bucket, maintaining the lead. Steve to flip the score. Oh, off the rim she goes. Scooter with a chance to win it. It's up. It's off the rim. 16-15 the score. Brian E. to lead us off. Off the front of the cage. Accuracy was good, he just needed a bit more height. Here's the release. He sends it way out to the right side. It does not hyzer enough. Brian to tie. He sends that one high. And John with a chance to win it.
All the marbles.
For the money, for the points. He leaves it way short and gets neither. Steve M leading us off, 16-15 the score. A tight battle.
And
sending
money,
it down range and off the front of the rim. Scoots off the top band again. And for the point to tie it up, but Scooter with a chance to go back ahead. It goes down range. It's good for the point. 17-16 the score. Brian E. to lead us off. Sending it down a little floppy. John leaving it way inside. Brian with a chance to tie it up once again. That one's a bow! Off the back of the rim, she keeps going to the floor. John for the win, but he leaves it inside. 17-16 the score. Going into the next round, Steve to lead us off. He lets the AVR fly off the top band. That band needs to become a goalie for a soccer team. Scooter, you got to get it up.
Dude, to get it in.
Got to get it up to get it in. Steve gets it up, but he leaves it short. Scooter did not want the win. Maybe Brian wants to tie it up, though. 17-16 the score. Off the rim she goes. John now stepping up to increase the lead to 2 points. He hangs that one way outside, hits the camera in the back.
Ouch!
Brian sending it way out to the side, and John with a chance to win.
Right here.
The score was 17-16. It remains 17-16 as our intrepid finalists go down to pick up their shame. The height is good, and then it wasn't. Scoots to go up to 2-point lead off the top band. Steve with a chance to tie. This is harkening back to the Stacknick-Ralston match of 2024. Also an elevated basket round, that one.
Yeah, that took a long time. Here it comes. Brian right here. Hey, Brian.
Oh, Brian leaving it just a bit short. You got to hit those chains in order to get the points. John to go up 2. And he does! Pressure back to Brian. It's do or die. Brian to stay alive. Leaving it just a bit short. John with the final putt of the night. It was 18-16. 20-16. The final score. The ace pot is pushed.
That's still go kill right there.
All right, Scooter and John, you faced Steve and Brian, your nemesis this season, 3 times tonight. And in that first game, it was 13-8, their lead, and you came back and beat them. You did it again in the sudden death finals round when it was 13-9 their favor, and you guys caught back up to tie it at 14. Tell me how you're feeling right now.
Well, if I can speak first, I'm feeling pretty good. We know that the battle is on right now between me and Steve. He putted excellent tonight. Can't believe how many doubles that guy had. Actually forced me to set down the rhinos for a second and call on some outside help. So I want to shout out Kenny, Mr. Kenneth, for throwing me some P2s towards the end there. They started sinking for me. And then my guy John here, our track record is what? 3-0?
3-0, baby.
For the finals?
3-0. You know what they say about having a a John on your team in this league.
You're gonna win it. You're gonna win it if you got a John. So
We almost got our 3rd ace pot tonight.
almost. Yeah, that would have been 3 for 3 ace pots. But
And that would have been nice because it's pretty tight at the top in the AM division. But hey, you know, as long as I beat the other John, I'm happy.
that's right.
Well, there you go. Prodigy baskets won't make you better, but Prodigy putters will. Get yourself a set of P2s. And join us next week at the Silicon Valley Disc Golf Club Putting League. Tuesday nights at Hoppus Brewery, 5:30 registration, 6 o'clock we're hucking.